Okay, this is Nate Plays Back, and in this video I'm going to highlight the Trifecta deck. And the normal Trifecta deck has the cannon instead of the mini P.E.K.K.A. I kind of like the mini P.E.K.K.A. better because it's better. I think it's better against Royal Giant decks just because it can kill the Royal Giant faster. But then that leaves you without a defense to distract the Royal Giant or distract a Hog Rider if you go against it. So it's kind of preference. It's either one. The mini P.E.K.K.A. kind of raises the cost of elixir a little bit, but we'll see. I'll show you. Here, we'll look at my replays, and I'll show a match against Royal Giant deck. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I'm 5-1. I really just started playing this deck, but this. Okay, this starting here. Let me pause it real quick. This starting hand wasn't that good. I probably should have used the skeletons, like just in the back, because I didn't want to sit at 10 elixir, and I have the mini P.E.K.K.A. like solely if he has a Royal Giant, and I didn't know if he had it or not, so I should have saved it. But I go ahead and play it in the back, and then he just ends up doing a Royal Giant push on me. I don't have much to defend it. And like and for some, I was wanting to do like a hog skeleton push, and that's why I wanted to save the skeletons, but I could have done that anyways, and I'd have been better off if I just went ahead to played the skeletons in the back. But here, I'll go ahead and play it. He ends up getting my tower like right off the bat. See, I haven't thought about it right here. I clicked on it, but I was like, nope. Then he plays his Royal Giant right after. And here's another bad play. I kind of try and put my musketeer on the side so it'll still shoot the stuff, but it only shoots and then go to that side. But I only shot one minion and then went on. So I kind of started in a hole, and I said, oops. So and now he's even got a good bit of damage on my crown tower after this. But I'll just go ahead and take that, and I'll just set a pump out. The thing is, against this Royal Giant deck, I don't have like a defense to distract the damage whenever I get like a tower down. So if he would have kept pushing me on my King's Tower, I probably would have lost like in getting an overtime because he could just keep chipping away at me. And I guess that is like a disadvantage of not having the cannon. But we'll see. You'll just see how strong this deck is, because I end up coming back. And see, here's why I put the mini P.E.K.K.A. in, because it'll just kill that Royal Giant pretty effectively. And then I've got a pretty strong push over here. And see, I think I said in a different video that Barbarians don't do that well on defense against a Trifecta deck, and that's why my Valkyrie didn't even really get many hits on them, because she was so low. But the poison and the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the musketeer just ended up eating them up, and I still ended up getting the tower. So that's why I said you need to have, if you're going against a Trifecta deck, you almost always have to have a defense. And so I'll start pushing the other side. And if you can get elixir collectors down, you can just keep doing this push right here. And they can't do anything about it unless they have a defense. Even if they have a defense, it's still hard for them to defend it. But all his troops are already weak from my poison. And then all I have to do is just put my Valkyrie in there, and it'll end up taking all those barbarians out. And now I'm set up for another push. I don't really have my Valkyrie because it's gonna die, or it'll die like almost immediately after it gets over the bridge. Well, my barbarian or my hog took the damage, but it ended up dying, like I said. But then the poison ends up taking out or weakening the barbarians and slowing them down, and then taking out his tower. And then I place elixir collector right there just so his Royal Giant couldn't get any shots on my towers. So I ended up coming. I'm I might show it against a different deck. I went against a lot. Oh, here's another hog deck. I went a lot against the royal giant decks. And this is where having a defense kind of hurts you. He gets a lot of initial damage against me. And I'll just kind of let it play out. When you see someone set like minions or something back there, you almost know they're gonna have a Hog Rider because they're trying to get the hog with it, but the hog wasn't in cycle yet, and that's why they do that. And I don't have enough elixir to get my poison in, so I don't get much damage off right here. My musketeer does get a couple shots though. And he said thanks because he got up an elixir. But and right here he's going to get a good bit of damage too, I think. And this is where not having an elixir collector, like I said, kind of hurts. Or not elixir collector, defense kind of hurts. But I already have my musketeer on this side, so I'm pretty sure I just decided to go on this side. And I have to get to my Hog Rider. I'm pretty sure I end up zapping those minions. Yeah, and then the musketeer ends up killing them. So with this deck, this is more like you get like more chunks of damage, which I guess is kind of the same with the royal giant deck. You just kind of live on chunks. You don't really get like one big push. And I played my elixir collector kind of as a defense right here, so his hog couldn't go straight for my tower. He ends up fireballing it, which is a reason I don't really like doing that. But I end up killing the hog before. I don't know how I didn't get a hit because it actually swung, but I ended up killing him before he damaged my tower. But I used my elixir collector on defense right there, so I'm not really getting the elixir out of it that I need, but I stopped his push right there, so he has to still go for that tower, and he has to waste elixir going for it. So I end up giving it to him on this next one because he does Hog Rider in his Ice Spirit, so I just let him have it. I think I use the skeletons to take the Ice Spirit hit. Like as he is spending elixir on that other side, I just keep doing the same push over here. This deck is pretty good because you don't have to have any legendaries or anything for it. And he actually defended that pretty well, but I'm pretty sure this next push, see, he used 4 on a fireball right there. And I don't even have to worry about, it's okay that I don't even have my musketeer in this push. Because he hasn't really used that many. He has the 3 minions, but those end up getting killed by the poison. So that push is what really got. And then I just started putting troops out, expecting his hog, but he kind of delayed it, I guess, because he realized. I guess he saw what I was doing. I don't know. And then I think I might even poison and zap this, because all I have to do is poison and zap it to win. Because my level 3 poison, I think, does 200 damage over time, and then my zap does 68 to the crown tower. And yeah, I just end up. So yeah, that's that deck. I might do a live battle real quick. I just want to make sure I don't go too long on time. I'll do a live battle with... I'll keep this to show... Or maybe I should have done cannon to show both, like, ways to do it, but oh well. So you almost always want to get your elixir collector down. And depending on what deck they have will kind of dictate where you put your elixir collector. He honestly might have the same deck that I do. Which doesn't really help me that well because I don't have... Oh no, he has a royal giant deck. Okay. I don't know where my mini P.E.K.K.A. is. Oh, there it is, but it's way out of rotation. Hopefully my mini P.E.K.K.A. will go after that. I'm going to get my zap ready in case he... I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have used that mini P.E.K.K.A. though, because now it's out of rotation. for the next time he uses, I'm gonna kind of get the barbarians to chase back. I got one of them, and that gives my crown tower more time to kill that barbarian. And he misplaced this Tesla, which really ended up hurting him. And he ended up hitting my crown tower with that fireball. That was a mistake. So he just used his fireball, so I'm safe to put my elixir collector down. And I'm getting some pretty good value at this poison right here, because not only will it hurt the crown tower and the musketeer, but it slowed down his musketeer to where it didn't get to where my musketeer targeted targeted the tower instead of targeting his. And I'm just gonna go for this push, and then see with this deck you can just put the mini peck over here after you already like committed a good bit of elixir, and it does good. On the other deck, like say I had just the cannon, it would have delayed it, but then the royal giant still would have gotten a good bit of damage on the tower. I'm just gonna put some troops on this side, and see right here I'm gonna go ahead and get I'll put my mini P.E.K.K.A down, and then I'm going to get my Hog Rider in. And he ended up getting that tower, but I got a good bit of damage on his. And I'm going to go ahead and put the elixir collector right there, so if he tries to slip the royal giant in like that, it'll be targeting my elixir collector instead of my tower. And then I will just put my Hog Rider and then the poison. And even if I don't get it on this push, I should get it on the next push because my poison will be able to kill it. But I think my Hog Rider might get enough damage, yeah. So that's how you play against a royal giant deck. Other decks are different, but I really like this deck like against a royal giant deck, because like I showed, you can just put the mini P.E.K.K.A on that side and then still focus on the other side. When say if you have the cannon in, and what I had the musketeer and Valkyrie on the other side, that leaves me the only things to defend with as a cannon and skeletons, which skeletons do a good bit of damage, but all they have to do is zap them, and then once your cannon goes down, it's only your crown tower shooting at the royal giant. And you might be able to take down his other tower depending on how much you invest on that side, but then he'll have the other person will have weakened your tower a good bit, and then you're just like trading, and it's better to like do more damage to his tower and then he does to yours. I don't know, but like I said, I like the mini P.E.K.K.A better, and that replay showed why. That'll probably be it for this video, and thank you for watching.